Hey guys, it's Chris Prefontaine again with some more Q&A from our members. And by the way, if you're a member and you haven't sent in questions, I know you've got those swirling around in your brain, so get those sent over to us. Just send it to support@smartrealestatecoach.com. These actually came, there's two good questions here, and they actually came from a joint venture partner member. We call them our JV partners. We have several around the country. If your area isn't taken yet, it might be something you want to look into. We can have a chat about that. Let me start with the questions here. So the first one is, how do we leapfrog from our contract with the seller to the buyer closing with the seller when the buyer never really had a relationship with the seller? So what she's asking is, I structure a sandwich lease deal with my seller. Eventually the buyer's closing with them. I'm not closing directly. So she's saying, how do you bridge that together? Well, the answer is you really don't need to worry about that short term or long term. What happens is you have a structure with your seller. It's a lease purchase agreement. It says on or before such and such date, that house is going to be bought by you or an assignee. Well, the person's going to be your buyer. That's your assignee. So what's going to happen now, it's fast forward 3 years, and the buyer has gone through your credit enhancement program. The buyer has procured their financing, and they're ready to close on this deal. Every bank deals with it differently. If you're going through our preferred mortgage rep, we have a couple of them that understand intricately the lease purchase world and the rent to own world. It's going to be a lot more seamless. But if you're out on your own trying to do these deals, here's how it will play down. One of two ways. One, the mortgage lender, the underwriter, sees your agreement on one hand and says, okay, I'm going to honor that. I'm going to put that through underwriting. And as such, your buyer, you already have the contract with your buyer. Your buyer is going to end up closing directly with the seller using that contract, those numbers, because you were able to assign your right to it. And you're going to be listed on the HUD-1 statement, the closing statement, or in some states, the settlement statement, as a simple option release fee. I'm going to explain in the next question, coincidentally, what that means. But the option release fee makes sure that you get listed on the HUD-1, and any and all profit you have remaining for payday 3 or whatever deal you made with the seller, that's where that comes in. The buyer and the seller don't have to meet. Keep in mind one thing. The seller wants to know, did that agreement get fulfilled? Did he or she get the cash they were owed, or if no cash, did the mortgage get paid off? That's all they need to know, okay? So that should solve that. They don't have to have a relationship.